Paulie Malignaggi defends his I.B.F. Light-Welterweight title, hoping to secure a showdown with Hatton in the autumn. It's a fascinating prospect. The Hitman against the Magic Man. Here's Ed Robinson. Jim Watt and Nicky Piper will be with us throughout the build-up to Ricky's return. Plus, we'll be trying to get a word in edgeways with a man planning to gatecrash the big Manchester party. He's a flash, brash New Yorker, and he aims to steal the limelight before challenging the Hitman at Madison Square Garden. I believe I'm made to be a star. I have the personality to be a star, I have the look to be a star, and I have the skills to be a star in this sport. So it's just a matter of putting the package together, and in 2008 I have the opportunity to do all this. As well as the world star, Paulie Malignaggi defends his I.B.F. Light-Welterweight title, hoping to secure a showdown with Hatton in the autumn. It's a fascinating prospect. The Hitman against the Magic Man. Here's Ed Robinson.
Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi is preparing to conjure up his full repertoire of tricks and dazzle in Manchester on the hugely anticipated Hatton homecoming bill.
You're going to see showboating, you're going to see flashy combinations, speed, you're going to see a talker, basically you're going to see a fighter who is more than just business.
The talented and flashy I.B.F. champion defends his belt in a mandatory rematch against the man he won it from, Australian-based Lovemore N'dou.
He's fought big punches like Junior Witter, like Miguel Cotto, and they didn't stop him. So, you know, I approached the first fight like I wasn't going to stop him. I didn't stop him. I'm going to approach the second fight the same way, put in 12 hard rounds of work in, and in the end, I'll come out the victor.
It's a fight the New Yorker hopes will pave the way to an autumn showdown with Ricky Hatton at the historic mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden.
Topping the bill in Madison Square Garden, fighting Paulie Malignaggi is the ideal situation to top the bill in Madison Square Garden. Listen. He's got all these goals. He wanted to top the bill at the City of Manchester Stadium. He's going to do it. He wanted to top the bill at Las Vegas. He's going to do it. He's got a chance to top the bill in Madison Square Garden. Another one of his goals. You know, Madison Square Garden is the mecca of boxing. Ricky can put his name in history as having had one of the major fights in the Garden, but Paulie Malignaggi is going to come out on top.
It was at the famous venue that Malignaggi was first inspired by another British world champion, Prince Naseem Hamed.
And I saw Hamed live when he fought Kevin Kelly. And I went there to root for Kevin Kelly because I knew Kevin from the gym. But I was just amazed with this guy. I said, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it like this. I want to be the center of attention. I want to have the crowd eating out of the palm of my hands. Everything Hamed did, whether it was a showmanship or whether it was landing a big punch, the crowd either yelled or booed. They were at his mercy, and I want the crowd at my mercy.
Now Malignaggi's the cocky young showman, calling out Hatton for months, challenging him even before the Hitman's match with Floyd Mayweather. And the Italian-American believes his fast-handed, smooth boxing would also negate Hatton's all-out aggression.
Come and get it, Ricky! Pick off right where Floyd left off. Listen, I'll make it look like he did beat that count, you know, and he just got off the ground again. You know, I'll pick up right from there. Paulie Malignaggi can stop it again. And then don't start laughing. Everybody's saying, oh, it's going to stop anybody. He's going to stop Ricky Hatton. I believe it's going to be easier to stop Ricky Hatton than it will be to stop Lovemore N'dou.
The Buddy McGirt-trained stylist proved in an exceptionally valiant points loss to Miguel Cotto that he's got the substance to back up the style.
A wonderful performance by Paulie Malignaggi.
I saw the best of Miguel Cotto and what he brought to the table with his style, but he didn't see the best of Paulie Malignaggi. So it's something that I'm always going to have with me, and this is why I crave for that rematch. And Ricky Hatton is my ticket to the Miguel Cotto rematch, just like Ricky Hatton is looking at me for his ticket to the Floyd Mayweather rematch. I believe I'm made to be a star. I have the personality to be a star. I have the look to be a star, and I have the skills to be a star in this sport. So it's just a matter of putting the package together, and in 2008 I have the opportunity to do all this.
Obviously, cultivating a new hairdo under that cap there is a huge personality, Jim.
Yeah, yes. I mean, we lost a bit of talent from the 10-stone division a couple of years ago, and it was good. Malignaggi came in then. He's flash, he's brash, he's very, very talented, and he has a style that can give anyone nightmares, and that includes Ricky Hatton.
He'll be looking to gate-crash the party, if you like, on the undercard for Ricky.
Yeah, well, it's a very good fight he's got, you know, and he's a flashy character. Lacks a bit of confidence, I suppose. But, he's a real talent, and he showed against Miguel Cotto when he fought him how sturdy he is, how he can take a shot, and how much he really wants it. And he showed great grit in that fight.
I think he punches a little bit harder than people think too. He's had a lot of trouble with his hands. He's had operations on his hands. He's been out of the game for some time with his hands. He probably punches a little bit harder. I think he's developed a style where he looks after his hands. He's conscious of the fact that they can't stand up to 12 rounds of power. But he hits a little bit harder than his record suggests.
Lovemore N'dou is the man he's facing. And just have a look at it. What did you learn from both fighters on that night?
Well, N'dou, he's a tough nut. He's given lots of real top-class fighters nightmares, but he's maybe just a little bit short on talent. And that was the gulf between him and Malignaggi. Malignaggi, that was his special night, Malignaggi. Boxing for the title, everything was going for him. And the style of N'dou. N'dou's better than he looked against Malignaggi, so he'll have looked at I'm sure he'll have studied the tapes, realised what he's done wrong, and he'll have plans how to put that right next time. I don't think he's going to manage to do that. I think it'll be another good fight. The first one was good. An unusual sight, Malignaggi knocking somebody over, especially someone as tough as N'dou.
Exactly, but an example of how a fighter coming forward can improve the power of Malignaggi, who's a great boxer and boxes very well. N'dou has always been just a little bit off the pace when it comes to world title fights at the highest level, but he always gives a good performance. He's very, very strong, very tough, takes a great shot, and I think it'll be 12 rounds again, but good, exciting action.
The idea is, of course, both win, hopefully, and then meet perhaps Madison Square Garden in the autumn.
Yep, and like Ricky Hatton, Malignaggi knows how to sell tickets. He's very, very popular. So obviously we'll have a lot of Ricky fans want to go over, but maybe not so many this time because Malignaggi will want to grab a lot of the tickets for his own fans. But that'll be a great event.
Will be a great event. Well, Malignaggi, not short of self-belief that he'll become one of the boxing great personalities, but the man who remains